Welcome back, guys, to my channel. I actually meant to do this a long time ago, but I actually forgot to do this. See, I've been very busy with things, so I had never thought about making this video. And every time I would make it, would think about making this video, there would be something coming up. Either my depression or my anxiety would be messing up, or just dealing with the floors in the house. So sorry guys, this took so long to get to, but I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts on the new Disney intro that happened. Cause as you guys know, next year around October, I think it's September or October, Disney will be finally hitting its 100th anniversary. So it'll be hitting its 100th anniversary soon. So Disney's gonna be officially 100 years old next year around, I believe it was October that I'm thinking of October, because I remember it being kind of creepy that Disney came out around October. The reason why I think it's creepy is because Walt Disney passed away, and, you know, when you think of Halloween, you think of ghosts and zombies and stuff, you know. But it's still interesting at the same time that Disney came out around October. Yeah, I definitely think it was October, not September. But it came out around October, and the legend was born back in 1923. So I'm gonna tell you guys my thoughts on the new Disney intro. But before I do that, remember to hit that like button and subscribe for more videos and content. I'm at 175 subs right now. Thank you guys for the support. I really appreciate it. I really do. It makes me very happy if people enjoy my content. I try to make good content for people to enjoy. But now that's out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the intro. So, how is this gonna work? How will this video work? Well, I'm gonna be talking about the intro, and then I'll be showing off other intros that different versions that appeared throughout Disney's history. This is only the castle stuff, so none before that, just the castle stuff. So, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the castle though right now, the intro. Then I'll show off that other stuff later, because I already forgot a bunch of the castle intros that appeared throughout history. So what are my thoughts on this intro alone? I think it's good. I think I could probably rank it a C. I think the theme is a bit better. Yeah, I'd definitely rank it a C. Now a C maybe kind of, you know, not very good for people who are a fan of Disney. But remember guys, this is my opinion, and I'll tell you guys why I'm ranking this intro as a C. The last one would be a D, the one they were using for over a decade. The one that came out in 2006 for the Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That one is a D. And the reason why that one's a D is because it's overused way too much. Because Disney owns too many properties. They actually have used that intro in the some of their 20th century studio films, like Ice Age Adventures of Buck Wild and the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie. There's a new one that came out too that I have not seen. Well, I didn't even know it even existed. I'm not really interested in watching it because I never really got into the Diary of a Wimpy Kid movies in the past. I don't know. I think I didn't give them a chance or something, but I mean, I might watch them in the future, and maybe my thoughts will change on them. But in the past, I really didn't care about them too much. I thought they were good, but I didn't really care about them too much. But yeah, they had a new movie that came out about a month ago. I think a month or a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if they've used the Disney Castle intro instead of the 20th Century Studios one, but I think they probably did, knowing Disney, because they did that with their last Diary of a Wimpy Kid movie and their Ice Age movie. So yeah, they clearly use this intro too much, and I'm not really a big fan of the theme. I like the visuals. I like how it zooms at the top and it goes down, showing the entire castle with the fireworks. I like that, but I'm not really a big fan of the theme. The theme is okay, but it's not really that great. I don't really care for the theme too much, and yeah, that's kind of why I don't like the intro too much. And when they play it all the time, it gets kind of old after a while. I don't think the theme is awful. I think it's okay, but compared to their other castle intro themes, yeah, this one is definitely the weakest one. But I do think the visuals, like I mentioned, are cool on the castle. That's why it's ranking a D, because it's good. If it weren't overused too much, I probably would rank it a C, but it's overused way too much. I'm just sick of the intro. They even plastered this intro on all their classic Disney films for the streaming platform Disney Plus and on DVD. So all the Pixar movies and all the Disney movies, well, most of them, some of them I think still use the original intro. I know that's like that on Disney Plus, but I don't know if it's like that on the 4K releases of A Bug's Life, or I think Tarzan, I think that has the original intro on Disney Plus. So films like that, but most of them they replaced it with a modern intro, and I'm just kind of sick of it. When it first came out, I think I don't remember it quite well. I was little when it came out, so I don't remember much, but I think I remember kind of liking it a lot. But as they kept using it and plastering the intro on the films, it kind of got annoying after a while, and I just didn't care for the film as much. Well, the intro, I should say, not the film. The intro, sorry. I need to work on speaking stuff better, because I spit stuff out and say the wrong things. I need to work on doing that. I'm gonna work on that, guys. I'm gonna work on that. But we're not here to talk about that intro. That intro's in the past. We're gonna talk about the modern one. Why is the modern one getting a C ranking and not a B or an A? Well, it's kind of the same intro. It's not really, like, I think it tries too hard to kind of it tries too hard to be kind of fancy. It kind of does what Paramount does with their star. It flies through the water and goes around the mountain. That's what their modern intro does. Disney does the same thing, but with a train effect. And it's okay. I think it's okay, but I think it's a little weird, and I think since Paramount already kind of did this, I think it's kind of, I don't know. It's alright. It's okay they copied them or something, but I don't think it works well with this intro. But what I do like the theme. They actually changed the theme up a little bit. Now it still plays the in part of the theme, but they actually changed up the theme a little bit, so it's not the same theme, so it's actually different. It's not like Paramount where they completely changed the theme. No, it's actually pretty much the same, but they changed it up a little bit, and I like that. I'm not really, I'm not saying I hate the new effects. I kind of like them, kind of don't. I kind of think they just it kind of looks weird how the Tinkerbell lighting, or whatever that lighting effect is, which I never figured that out, why they used that in their Disney Castle intros in the past, but it basically goes through the water and stuff. I think it just looks kind of off to me. But the rest of the intro is pretty good. But another reason why it's getting a C ranking and not a higher is because it doesn't have Walt's name in it. Walt's name is gone. It's been gone since 2011. They removed Walt's name. They removed his name. And now it just says Disney. And it's kind of disrespectful, considering this is the guy who created Disney in the first place. He created Disney. He created it. Disney wouldn't be where it's at right now if it weren't for Walt. and not having his name in there makes no sense at all. And you can argue that, well, Walt's not part of the company anymore, and he's been dead for several years, well, several decades, more like it. He's been dead for a long time. But it's just disrespectful. I mean, the guy had his name in there for a long time, and then they decided to change it out of nowhere in 2011. Why don't I just leave his name in there? I don't really get it. It makes the intro feel kind of empty. I mean, the 100 years of wonder is a nice detail. Makes the intro not feel as empty, but because when it's just Disney there by itself, it feels kind of empty without any other wording in there. But I still think they should have Walt's name in the intro. It makes sense. He created Disney. It should be in there. It's not in there. It hasn't been in there for a while now. Over a decade it hasn't been in there. I think they removed it because of the Muppets or something. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why they removed it. I think they removed it just because they wanted to. I don't think they really cared. And again, I know Walt's been dead, but it's kind of like if Nickelodeon were to remove Steven Hilberg's name from SpongeBob. Even though he created SpongeBob. That'd be kind of the same thing. It just would be disrespectful. It'd be disrespectful just to remove his name. Like if you just take out Steven and put Hilberg in there, that makes no sense. I know most people call Disney, not Walt Disney, but I think even myself, I call Disney the Disney company, not Walt Disney Company. But I still think they should have Walt's name in the intro because that fits for the company. But I doubt they're ever gonna put it back in there. Disney's far gone now. They're far gone at this point. They're not even the same company anymore at all. They're not the same company. But still, I'm not here to talk about the company. But I'm here to mainly talk about the intro. I don't think I've got really much else to really say about the intro. There's not really much to say. It's a new intro, which I told you guys my thoughts on. I think it's a C ranking. If it were to have Walt's name in it, it probably would have gotten a B ranking. But it doesn't have Walt's name in it, so it's getting a C ranking. But I like the way they do the theme more in this intro than I do the other one. But of course, the other one I got kind of burnt out on over time, so maybe that's why. I got burnt out on the other intro theme, so who knows, maybe I might get burnt out on this one, I don't know. Because, I mean, I didn't get burnt out on the 2D intro and the CGI one, so I don't know. Both of those are A rankings. They're both A rankings. Well, actually, they're like A+ rankings. They're both great intros. I like them more because of their themes. I think their themes are a lot more catchy and they're just a lot better. But I still think, I don't think any of the intros are awful. I don't think any of them are awful, but they're definitely not as good as the original. And I think maybe part of it, maybe too, not just because they overused the new one too much. Like I mentioned, they plastered the new intro logo on all their classic Disney movies in 4K and Blu-ray, so it's impossible to find any of the movies in Blu-ray or 4K. Well, some of them you can find in Blu-ray, but I doubt 4K, so it kind of sucks. It really does. But I think also it's probably because I'm more nostalgic. I grew up kind of with the 2D castle and the CGI one. Well, actually, the CGI one, I guess I didn't really grow up with that one, because, I kind of did. I mean, I had DVDs of it when I was little, but like, they got stolen, and, we ended up replacing, all the DVDs with the modern one, so I didn't discover the CGI castle intro till later. Because it's only used for Pixar, so It was used for Chicken Little too, but mostly Pixar. It was used for, and I kind of, for a while there, I didn't like Finding Nemo or Cars, but I grew to like Finding Nemo a lot. I think I was just being a dumb kid and, didn't really think Finding Nemo through. And Cars has got better, but I think Cars was still a mediocre film in my opinion. It still had some enjoyable moments where it's worth rewatching, but a lot of it you could just skip through and not watch the whole film. But yeah, so overall though, I think this film definitely deserves a C. If they put Walt's name in it, it'd be a B. But I just don't like this film as much as the 2D Castle one from the 90s, well the 80s and 90s, early 2000s, and then the CGI one for Pixar. I think this one is just not as good, but I think it's overall better. I watched it. I did watch it, and I'm looking forward to see the intro in the upcoming Pixar movie that's coming out next year, Elemental. So yeah, hopefully Elemental is good because I've heard people say it's ripping off other films and stuff, and it ripped off a game, so hopefully it's good, but I don't know. But overall though, I think that's about it for the intro. Now let's go on to the intros now here. We're gonna look at different intros here that came out throughout history. There's the one there. That one just says Disney on it. I'm not gonna read. They have text on them, but I'm not gonna read their text because reading the text is gonna take forever. I'll probably read the one for just Disney though, because that one will be interesting to read. But I'm not gonna read all of them because that would take forever, and I don't want to make the video too long. But here you guys go. This is the 1985 intro. But see, this is the one that it says Return of Oz. That was the original one. I thought the Black Cauldron was the original film to use this intro. A lot of people say the Black Cauldron was the original Disney movie to use this intro, but I understand the Return of Oz. I really don't know. But I like this intro. I like the blue and all that. It looks more black, though, than blue, which is kind of odd. There's one there. It looks like that one's from Mulan. I'm not going to see that movie. I heard that movie's dog crap. I'm not going to see it. I hear it's really bad, so I'm not going to bother seeing the movie, but I do like the intro. It changes up a little bit. Oh, here we go. Here's my favorite intro, the Pixar one. Now, Pixar actually had 3 different themes, like versions of the same theme for Pixar, the Pixar intro. They had the Toy Story one, the Bugs Life one, and the Cars one. I'm not sure why they changed it in Cars, but they did. There was also some one-off films that had one-off intros for their own theme for their movies. So only five movies used this theme, and they weren't even all the exact same theme. It's kind of a waste of talent, though. It's a waste of talent that they did this, because I feel like it would have been nice to see this intro continue in Pixar. Because the CGI castle intro fits well with Pixar, because Pixar is a CGI company, while Disney focuses on live action and CGI both. This film feels like it. I mean, this studio felt like they should have kept the CGI castle intro because it was hardly used. But note that they decided to plaster the new logo on it too, which is why I don't like the well, it's actually an old logo now, but I don't like the 2006 logo because of this. Because I'm sick and tired of the theme. It's used way too much. Now some people like it, some people hate the new intro. I'm kind of like in the sort of middle of it. I think it's an okay intro, but if it didn't exist, I wouldn't miss it. If it disappeared, I probably wouldn't miss it because it's not very a great intro, but I'm sure other people would miss it. So yeah. But this one was used in Toy Story first. Toy Story was actually going to originally use the 2D one, but they decided to make its own intro. And the theme for the intro is actually, I think it was called Andy's Birthday or something. I'm not sure. But the intro theme is called Fanfare. That's what it's called. But I think it was part of Andy's Birthday or something. I'm not sure. Now this theme actually does appear. There's actually other versions of it too. So there's actually a video game version of it, and there's actually a concert version of it too. I found that out on YouTube. So they played this theme in 2012, but they didn't use the intro in 2012. They actually stopped using this intro in 2007. Now, some people think it was used in WALL-E, but I'm not sure, because you can't believe everyone on the internet. Some people can lie. I've been lied to before, so I don't know. But some people think some WALL-E DVDs had it, so I don't know. Well, they don't think, they say they do, but I don't know. Maybe if I get more money, I can buy some WALL-E DVDs and find that out, I guess. I don't know. Because I like WALL-E. WALL-E's a good movie. I could buy more than one DVD of it. But here's another one. Oh, it's like underwater, huh? Underwater, huh? That logo's underwater. Ooh, I like this. This one I like. I like this one. I even like the theme that plays in this intro too. There's Tarzan. Tarzan's one is okay. I think it's alright. I probably would make it a B intro if I had to rank all the intros. It'd probably be a B, just because I don't think it doesn't really have an interesting theme to it, and I mean, I like how the castle is like 2D though. I like the blue effect to it, but I don't like the theme as much as the other ones. But I think it's still a pretty good theme. Alright, here's the Inspector Gadget one. I didn't mention this, but the Inspector Gadget intro, they actually use the CGI castle effect to it. So it actually has a CGI castle effect. So the CGI castle version actually does appear a little bit in the Disney one too, but the Disney animation side, but it doesn't appear the same way as Pixar. But this is basically the same model. It's just made of metal. But it's literally the same model as the one we saw in Toy Story and A Bug's Life and all those other films, which is pretty cool. I like this one too. I don't remember the theme of it, but I do like this intro. I like the blue effect. The blue effect is actually different. It's actually not dark blue. It's actually a light blue, which is pretty cool. I like that. So we got that one. What else have we got here? Well, this one's pretty cool too. I like this one. This one's probably S tier for me, or A plus tier, because I said the 1995 and 1985 Castle intro is actually S tier, but I said A plus because that's the highest ranking in school. At least most schools. I don't know if some schools do S tier or something. I'm not sure. But, this one's definitely S tier too. I like this one. Basically, all the Recess kids come out and play at the end of the intro, which I like. Then we have, the Atlantis one. This one's actually pretty cool too. I don't know what I'd rank this one. This one's pretty cool too, but I kind of like the blue effect better, but I still like this one too. It's pretty cool looking. Ooh, this one's cool too. I like this one. This one's actually cool too. I like the ice effect. There's also a magic one. Yeah, this one actually, if you watch the intro, it actually appears like it zooms out. It shows it's in a cloud. So the intro is actually in a cloud, which is pretty cool. I never seen Return to Neverland. I don't know if I've ever seen the entire movie of the original Peter Pan. Actually, I don't know. If, maybe it's Return to Neverland. I saw a little bit of. I don't remember which one I saw because I remember Return to Neverland. I remember that movie. I remember something about Peter Pan growing up and losing his memory because I think in the movie, if you grow only kids can remember the Neverland land and all that. But Peter Pan grows up and he forgets who he is or something. That's all I remember. That and what I just said about the forgetting part. I don't remember anything else. I think Tinkerbell was a bitch in the movie, though she's a bitch, but I don't remember anything else. I haven't seen these movies in years. I don't even remember I've even seen both of them at all. I know I've seen clips of at least one of them. I think that's probably the second one I'm thinking of, though, where Peter Pan loses his memory. But I don't know. There's Lilo and Stitch. Now, I like this one too. This one's actually pretty cool too. I like this one. This one's definitely S tier too. I like that one. That one's good too, but I don't know if I like it as much as the other ones. I'm not sure what I would rank that one. The Jungle Book 2. There's that intro, which is pretty cool. Ooh, I like this one. I like the colors on this one. I like the pink and purple and blue and all that. I really like this intro. That one's pretty cool. This one's got pink in it too. Piglet's Big Movie. See, I think it's pink because Piglet's pink. Now, I haven't seen much of Winnie the Pooh either. I might have seen the film a long time ago. I can't remember. I remember seeing it and not being really interested in it, but I don't know if I've seen the whole movie or if I even seen a movie at all. Because Winnie the Pooh has had, I think, a TV show or something too in the past. It's had My Friends Tigger and Pooh too, but I think it had a TV show in the past too. So I'm not sure if I saw the movie or TV show, but I remember I wasn't really into it. Maybe I'll be into it now. I don't know, because I'm going to be reviewing all the films down the road, so... Well, all the way up until 2018, because after that, I'm kind of just not really into any of the Disney movies after that, because I've heard mixed reviews or negative reviews on all of them, so I'm not really going to review them. I only reviewed Adventures of Buck Wild because I had things to say. I don't really have anything to say about a live-action remake. In 2019, there's been a crap ton of live-action remakes, so I'm not going to bother reviewing all those, and that's why I kind of want to stop at 2018. If the movies were good, I probably would go further, but they're not really, a lot of them haven't been really good, so I'm not going to bother. Ooh, here's this one. This is Teacher's Pet. Never seen this movie either. I like the intro, though. Home on the Range. I think I've seen that movie a long time ago, but a lot of people say it's bad. I don't remember the movie though. I remember seeing a Family Guy clip where they're watching it in the theaters and these guys are like, Disney gets us. I like that. That's a funny gag, by the way. Not sure what it means, but it's funny. Oh, here's the one I was talking about when I was discussing the intro part, the new one that they have, the 100th anniversary one. This one is the one I was talking about. This is the CGI castle intro, but it looks different. They actually played this one in Inspector Gadget 2 as well, but they don't show that because it's the same intro. They don't play the theme for some reason. They play they use the CGI castle effect, but they play the same theme as the 2D one in the Inspector Gadget 2. So I don't know. But there's a Chicken Little. I haven't seen that movie in years. I really haven't. It's been so many years since I've seen that movie. In fact, it's the only intro, only film that I'm aware of that I can remember that didn't get stolen back in 2006. No, was it 2000? No, it was 2000, not 2006. It was 2000. It was 2000, I think, 7 or 8. I can't remember, but it was the only film that didn't get stolen by the criminals, because people say this film was so awful. I've actually heard mixed reviews on it, so I'm not really sure what people think about it. It's kind of mixed. I don't know. I haven't seen the movie in several years, though. I haven't. The last time I think I saw this film was in 2008, and I was like, I don't really like this film anymore. So it's been sitting on the shelf ever since. Well, it's not sitting on the shelf now because we've been cleaning up because we're doing the floors in the house. I mentioned that in my past videos, so I haven't really seen that. Well, that DVD was sitting on the shelf in the bedroom for several years, though. It was. It hasn't even moved an inch until we had to pack everything up. So yeah, but I have seen reviews on that film. And I know they're mixed reviews, but I don't remember a lot about the reviews. They kind of blanked from my mind. I remember something about the sky falling and the dad's an asshole, but that's all I remember, so, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember the beginning part because they show off different openings, too. They just for a funny gag, but I don't really know, but here's the Ice Princess. The Ice Princess. That one's not as fancy as the ice one from before, but it still looks kind of nice. Probably rank it a B though. B or maybe C because it's kind of not as fancy as the other one, which is covered in ice, but still kind of cool. Sky High. Okay, Sky High. Wait, hold on a sec. Let me see that one real quick. Yeah, this one and the Ice Princess are both they use this intro where it's basically the same castle, but it's like dark. It's like dark. Like it goes dark and the light goes over the castle. So yeah, not sure what that one's supposed to be for because they went back and forth with it in the other one, but. In fact, here's the thing too. This is actually a thing I want to mention here. That's the only one that hasn't appeared. That's the only one that hasn't appeared in the Pixar movies. All three of the other castle intros have appeared, but that one has not. But technically, it's the same castle design, but it's different. But so Pixar's basically used all three castle designs. The only time they used the 2D one though was in the Buzz Lightyear movie, Buzz Lightyear Star Command: The Adventures Begins, which is a film that Disney wants you to forget about, I guess. Even though the film is not really that bad, it's actually pretty good. But Disney's like, no, we're just gonna pretend this film doesn't exist, and we're gonna push it to the side and throw it in the dumpster. Which kind of sucks, because the film was really good. But, I don't know. I didn't even know the film even existed until I found it on YouTube one time. By accident. I can't remember how I found it. I just found it on YouTube by accident. Alright, here's the Shaggy Dog intro, which is basically a dog house. I like this one, too. This one's pretty cool. I like it. Not as cool as the other ones, but I think it's still pretty cool. Probably ranking that one A. The Wild. This one was okay too, but I haven't seen the Wild movie. I hear it's a ripoff of Madagascar, but I haven't seen this movie before, and I haven't seen people really review it, so I don't know. I heard it's just a ripoff of Madagascar. All right, here we go. This is the first time the Walt Disney Castle intro was changed. Well, this is the first film to use it, which is the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie, was the one that changed this. So it's the first one that changed this. I think the Wild was the last film, I believe, to use the 2D castle, I think. I'm not sure. I mean, the 2D castle does appear more down the road. It's mostly on Playhouse Disney. Well, I mean, Disney Junior, but it does appear down the road, but it's not really in the movies anymore. It appears occasionally, but that's about it. This one's Santa Claus 3. I've seen this movie before. Not for a long time, but I've seen it. I heard a lot of people don't like it. I like a globe on it. Enchanted. I've seen that film recently, actually. I bought it and seen it recently. This one actually zooms in to the castle and shows a book, which is pretty cool. Bedtime Stories, 2008. This one's actually okay. This one's not really that great. It's okay. Probably rank that one a C, just because I kind of don't like the book effects on movies and shows and stuff as much, but still pretty cool though. I definitely rank it a C. I just don't. I mean, I've seen Hoodwink and Shrek and all that, and I think it's not as good as like other openings, but I think they still make it work. Race to Witch Mountain. I can't even see this one. This one's just black. It's black. It's all black. Well, I kind of like the nighttime effect, but I wish I could see the castle. It kind of sucks. My phone's gonna die soon too, so hold on, guys. Let me get my charger. I'm gonna have to go upstairs. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna get the charger here. Didn't know my phone was that low. I wasn't paying attention until I saw that it was at 7%. I was hoping to get done with the video before then, but it looks like I'm not. Sorry, guys. Hope you guys are. Just be patient. I'm almost there. There we go. I had it upside down. Okay. Hopefully that'll keep it from dying. Now I'll have to stop. Alright, here's another one. Trying Legacy. Never seen this film either. Apparently it came out in 2010. I do like the intro though. It looks pretty nice. I like it. Looks pretty cool. Mars Needs Moms. Now, I haven't seen this film, but I heard it was pretty bad. I heard a lot of people don't like this film. It's like ugly looking and boring. I haven't seen the film. I've seen I can actually buy it at the store if I wanted to. I could buy it because I saw it at Slackers, but I didn't bother buying it because I hear it's bad. Probably should review it because it's a Disney movie, and I want to review all the Disney movies except for the live action ones because those are basically all terrible, and well, the ones I've seen are, and they're just boring to watch. But I don't know. Here's another one: Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. Yep, there's that one. We're getting close because that's 2011. We're getting close to the just Disney one. Prom. Okay, so Prom. That's a Disney movie too. Never heard of it. The Muppets. Okay, here we go. Here it is. The one I hate because it doesn't have Walt's name in it. You see, guys, what I'm talking about? See how empty this intro is? See how empty it is without Walt's name in it? See, look at that. Look at that and compare that like to this. Look how empty that looks. Without Walt's name in it, the intro is just so empty. There's nothing really into it. Let's go ahead and read it though and see why they maybe changed it. I don't know. The text in the logo changed from Walt Disney Pictures to just Disney, beginning with this movie. It has been this way to date. Okay, it's not gonna tell me. Okay, it's just gonna tell me the obvious. Okay. Yeah, I really hate how they did that. I mentioned that I was talking about the 100th anniversary intro part of the video, but I definitely hate how they did that. But let's see this one though. Join Carter. This one's kind of cool. I like the red effect. I like the red. I haven't seen the intro, so I can't really tell you guys my thoughts on it. Because a lot of these intros for the modern one just play the same theme over and over again. I'm not joking, I'm serious. They use the same theme and they just change the castle up at the end. So it's it got too similar. While the 1995 one, well, not 1985 one, changed their intro up in their theme a lot of times. So it wasn't the same intro over and over again. This one they just changed up at the end. Frankenweenie. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Haven't seen this film either. Looks kind of cool. Got a 1920s vibe to it, like the Frankenstein movies, which is pretty cool. Oz the Great and Powerful. Okay, that one is basically that one's kind of the same thing. Except it looks like it's in a stage. Like look at the effects. You can see the shadows. It looks like it's in a stage. With the other one have shadows too? No, it didn't. This one has shadows though. But that one has shadows, so it has shadows. There's planes. Which is not, well, there's not really much interesting with planes. It becomes a light tower, I guess, is what it says. Okay, here's where the castle returns. Well, I guess I can read this one because it's not very long. To throw us back to the era where Walt Disney was calling the shots at the studio he created. The movie is about him, played by Tom Hanks, trying to get the rights to Mary Poppins. The opening of the movie looks like how one of his heirs started. See, I kind of like this intro. It does appear though a few times. There's even a time where it'll appear again, like in like a short too. It'll appear on a window, a door. So the castle does appear a few times still, but not a lot anymore. Well, I like this one, Into the Woods. This one's actually kind of cool with the moon in the background. This must be where they get the Death Star at. Because I know Disney bought Lucasfilm in 2012. I was wondering if that was just something like Disney made, but it looks like it came from this or something maybe because the moon in the background. Because this looks just like a picture I saw on Google, but I don't know. Because I mean this is a bit darker than that other intro. The other one was the same thing with the castle, just with the giant Death Star in the background. But this moon kind of looks like the Death Star, but just a moon, so I'm not really sure. Maleficent? I've seen this film before, not for years. Kind of looks cool, not really that great, but looks cool. I mean, I think I like it how it's different. This one's actually kind of different too. Cinderella. Now this one's Cinderella. That's what this one is. This one's actually kind of cool. I like this one. I like the effect to it. Sorry if I'm scrolling through a lot of these really fast. I'm trying to get this done and over with so I can stop the video because my video can only go up to so many minutes. So that's why I'm doing this. Tomorrowland. Okay, that's Tomorrowland, huh? It's like a future, yeah, like what it says down there. It's a futuristic castle. I mean, it looks okay. I mean, I don't think it looks that great because it's kind of not really a castle. It's just a bunch of buildings. Maybe some people like this one. I don't like this one that much. It's probably one of the weaker castle looks, in my opinion. I still think it's all right, but I don't think it looks that great. It just looks like a bunch of buildings. But maybe it's just me. Maybe people like the city as a castle. I'm just not one of the people, so yeah. The Finest Hours. Okay, I like this one. This one's actually pretty cool. I mean, it's probably not great, but it's okay. I probably would give this one probably a C because it's kind of the because it kind of looks the same just with a different colored effect. I mean, I can't really grade these because I haven't seen the full intros, but so I think it's okay. I mean, it's not that bad. Oh, here we go. The Jungle Book and Lion King. Oh, I guess they use the same intro. See, there's 2019 and 2016. So this one actually has a cartoony. I've seen this one before. This one actually has a cartoony look to it. Well, it's also got the fireworks, which are actually animated. I think they're actually animated. I wish the movies were animated. They weren't rip-offs of the originals because they're basically just knockoffs of, because they're remakes of the originals. But still, I still like the firework effects. Beauty and the Beast. Okay, this one kind of just looks kind of. I don't like this one either. This one's probably an F. I hate this one. I do hate this one. It looks black and kind of ugly looking. It doesn't look fancy at all. I mean, I get they're trying to do a castle here, but it looks really ugly. There's like no color, and I just don't like the way the castle looks. Maybe if I watched the whole intro, maybe I'd like it, but it's a live action remake too, and I don't care about those, so I don't know. But so far, it looks really ugly. It's probably the worst one I've seen so far. It's really ugly. Let's get away from the ugly castle and let's look at a nice one again. Now this is actually better. This is better. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. Okay. This one's okay. This one's probably C or D for me. C or D. Just because this one's kind of just because this one is it's got a black look, and I don't like the black look as much as the red and gold. But I still think it's nice they changed it up a little bit. It's not as ugly as the other one, but still kind of not very pretty to look at. A Winker in Time. Ooh, this one's actually pretty cool. I like this one. This one's actually pretty cool. Not great, but it's pretty cool. I probably rank this one probably a B. Honestly, it's definitely a lot cooler looking than the other ones I've seen so far. Well, some of them are actually pretty cool, but like the ones where they just change the color of them, like red or gold or black, not as fancy. This one actually looks pretty cool though. I like this one. This one's probably a B. Oh, and here comes the one I've been waiting for. This one. This one here. This one is definitely an S tier. This one's awesome to look at. I like this intro. Let's see what it says here. The logo is completely redone in 1960s style to go with the feel of the franchise. This one is really cool to look at. It's like 2D animated, and it's got red, and it's also, I like the way the castle looks. It's just everything is great about this intro, including the theme. The theme's really good in this intro too. But this one's got a really cool intro, really cool, and I like this one a lot. I don't think it's as good as the CGI castle and the 2D castle one, but this one's probably third in place. This one is amazing. I just like the other two better because the other ones have better themes, and I think the castles look better. But this one's definitely it's definitely an S tier for sure. This one's amazing. Probably the best one I've seen so far. This one's we're back to kind of just okay. This one's probably a C because it's kind of the same intro, just drawn. It's not a bad thing, but I don't think it's as good as that red one. That red one's pretty awesome. Christopher Robin, though, that's what the movie is. That's where I thought this movie came out. It came out before that. I thought it came out in like 2016 or something, but nope, it came out in 2018. Okay, let's see another one. There we go. Mary Poppins Returns. That came out in 2018. I didn't know that. Alright, here we go. Let's see what it's. Actually, I don't need to read this one. Actually, wait. What is different about this intro? What is different? Kind of looks the same. Here we find the castle with familiar London landmarks in the background, like Big Ben and London. Oh, that's what's different about it. It takes place in London. Okay. Well, I don't really care for this one too much. London's seems like an interesting place to visit, but for the intro itself, I'd probably give this one a D. I don't think this one's as cool as others I've seen. Definitely not bad like the hideous Beauty and the Beast one, but definitely not as good as the red one or like Santa Claus in the Globe, which basically the same intro, just changed up at the end. What the heck's this one? For the logo for Norn, it begins to snow, and then suddenly Santa's sleigh flies over the castle. That seems fancy. I don't know. I like snow. I like the Santa effect, but I don't know if I can really grade this one on my opinion. Just because this is kind of well, this one I can't grade my opinion on it because I haven't seen the movie, and I don't even know what to. I mean, I haven't seen the whole opening. I guess I can grade it on the effects. The effects are okay. Santa flying over the sleigh is good, but I don't know how much of the intro it does that. So I'll assume by the top of it, it does it throughout the intro. So I could probably give it a C. I would give it probably higher, but I can't tell you guys the theme. So yeah, here's my one. My one's intro here. It came out 2020. Yeah, I'm not gonna see the Mulan movie. I said that already. Haven't I seen this intro already? I think I've seen this one already before. I don't know. The intro is really cool looking. I give that one probably a B or an A, one of the two. But I hear the movie is really bad, so I'm not gonna see it. That's the reason why I don't want to see any Disney movies anymore, because I hear a lot of them are either meh or just mediocre and really bad. So that's why I don't see a lot of them anymore. Because you don't want to watch a movie if it has bad reviews. Oh, that's basically it. It's all the intros. Well, I don't know how really else to say. I guess I can say this. What are your guys' thoughts on the new intro? And more importantly, out of all these intros I showed off, what is your guys' favorite and least favorite intros? Because there's a lot of them here. My favorite would probably be the CGI castle one, because it's iconic. And I told you guys the red one with the Incredibles 2 one, that one's definitely really good too. But the CGI castle one is my favorite because I like the way it looks the most. I like the light blue background and then the castle. I like that. Well, a lot of them are actually pretty good. Some of them are just mediocre and not very good. Honestly, I've seen a lot of the intros. Honestly, not all of them. I haven't seen a lot of these, but I've seen a bunch of them, and well, a lot of them are just basically the same intro, but they just change up the end of it. So they got kind of lazy with the effects on a lot of these compared to the 1985 one where they changed it up. You saw the ones they changed up. They were really cool. Well, most of them were. Some of them were about mediocre, like the new one, but still, a lot of these are really cool. Like the drawing one here, I like it. I think it's definitely not great. But I really like this one, and this one's definitely really good. This one's awesome. I heard the movie's not very awesome though, but I'll have to watch the movie myself to see. because I had never seen the movie before, but this one's pretty cool too. So a lot of these are really cool, honestly. A lot of them are cool. But they especially, I mean, I don't care for the intro itself, like the 2006 one, but when they change up the effects, that's when the intro is really unique, because I think it's just the theme. I'm just burnt out on the theme, because the theme plays too much in too many films. Like I mentioned, they plastered this intro on all their past DVDs, well, their movies that they released in 4K and stuff. They also plastered it on their 20th Century Studio films too, or properties they bought. So like the Wimpy Kid and Ice Age, the new Ice Age movie, all of them use this new logo, which sucks. So I'm kind of just burnt out on it. Maybe that's why. Maybe I'm just burned out on it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just my opinion, but I still think it's a D ranking. I definitely rank it D, and I'd rank the other one, the new one, C. But tell me your guys' favorite and least favorite intros out of all these effects I showed off. Even the 100th anniversary one can count too. So tell me your guys' thoughts about it in the comments below. And remember, guys, this is my opinion. If you guys like or dislike these intros, that's fine. That's your personal opinion. If you guys dislike the CGI castle, that's fine too. It's your personal opinion, and I basically went through most of these blind, except the Lion King one and the Incredibles 2 intro. I knew what they were about. I've seen them before, but all the other ones I haven't seen for a long time, so I forgot about the CGI, the full CGI 2006 ones. But I have seen the 1985 ones many times, so yeah. Anywho, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye-bye.